Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I was heard this whole time. Did I forget to turn the freaking mic on?
I heard you.
Ugh. Well, yeah, for those of you who may have or may not have heard me, this is Jeffrey Turner, aka MJ1 of MJ1 Media, bringing back you Star Trek Online again. Time to return to the Klingon Empire. And apparently there was a recent update now, so that Borg event is, I believe, over. So, time to move on. Engage. Now, my Klingon Lieutenant Commander is currently at level 16, and I need to get to level 65 if I'm going to unlock cross-faction flying for free. I just want to unlock it so that way I can also apply some of those cross-faction flying ships to my Earth Commander here. But in the meantime, let's get back to the Klingon Empire, shall we? Command the Viridian. Ooh. Emerald Chain Intel Juggernaut. I wonder if that Viridian has anything to do with, like, the Viridian 3 system. Unlock an Alliance carrier. I like that design ship. 12th anniversary event. Okay. Update. Reflections. Okay. Join Janeway to defend Jupiter Station. Okay. Jupiter. And I do like that Jupiter Station. I really do like that. I think we should get some interior... we should see the inside of that. I mean, we've seen the inside of Space Dock. But Jupiter Station, I don't know if we see much of that. Earn double tech points. Okay. Oh, I probably should have launched event. Alrighty. Get this set up. Redshift or Jupiter Eratus. Got several different ones here. Okay, dokie. Let's try the new one first. Redshift.
The Starfleet research station on Jupiter was hit by a dishonorable attack from the Terran Empire. It could be the prelude to a full-scale invasion. If they were bold enough to strike at the very heart of the Federation, they may have similar plans for the Empire as well. Starfleet has assigned Admiral Janeway to lead the relief operations at Jupiter.
Hey, Drab, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Provide any assistance she might require.
Recent Star Trek Online got a new event update, and I'm about to accept the event and hope to get some stuff.
Empire.
Hopefully it'll also level me up, so that way I can get to level 65 before I complete the story mode. Okay.
A curious matter has been brought to my attention. It seems that a high-profile person of interest has been taken into custody at a Starfleet research facility. Naturally, Starfleet intelligence sent agents to interrogate the prisoner, but the results were unusual, to say the least. Apparently, this prisoner refuses to speak to anyone but you. The Federation, through the Alliance, has requested your assistance on this matter. I want you to comply with the request. I am quite interested to learn what a Starfleet prisoner will only say to a Klingon officer.
Okay, so that's 2 missions in progress. Now, how do I start this whole thing here? Okay, reward preview first. Oh yeah, that does look like a nice ship. Yeah, this is a new ship here, apparently part of the new event, and Hope it goes well. Oh yeah. Heck, if ever, I mean, you don't have to today, obviously, but I mean, if you ever, like I said, if you ever, oh wait, I don't think it's possible. I was gonna say if you ever wanted to play together, but now that I realize it, this is not compatible with crossplay, which really sucks. But yeah, I mean, if it was possible, you know, I would have loved to have played with you, dude. But yeah, this new ship here, this Alliance ship, I like the design of this. It almost looks like Federation, but it also looks like a bird of prey almost.
They stole the designs of it from Star Trek 3.
Okay. Transwarp. And by the way, I don't know if you recall or not. Yeah, no crossplay, unfortunately. Yeah. But I don't know if you recall or not, but I find it interesting that in this game you can use transwarp to get to your destinations faster than regular warp drive. Because it's interesting, because I recall from my Star Trek lore that transwarp drive was only in the experimental stages with the Excelsior, which Sulu seemed impressed by because, you know, he was supposed to get the Excelsior. But that's an interesting fun fact. I actually have, like, the Star Trek novels. Sulu was actually planning to get the Excelsior as far back as Wrath of Khan, because right when they were boarding the Enterprise for the inspection, Kirk made an offhand comment about how Sulu was going to be getting the Excelsior upon their return. And then Star Trek 3, after the Genesis fiasco, they gave command of the Excelsior's test runs to someone else, even though it was supposed to be for Sulu. And he kind of felt a little miffed about that. That's why he made his decision to help Kirk rescue Spock easier, because, you know, he felt like Starfleet screwed him out of his own ship. And so, yeah. But we all know in Star Trek 3, when the transwarp ships were taken out by Scotty so they didn't have to get pursued by the Excelsior, apparently Excelsior and Starfleet did not touch upon transwarp drive for a long time because of that. So it's interesting that here in the 25th century, they finally got back to and perfected transwarp drive. It's weird, you know, I mean, just from watching the movies, I just know this. Okay. Redshift. Whew. 100% discount coupon for a tier 6 ship. Perfect. And I'm probably babbling. I just babbled like I went into full-on geek mode there just now. I just realized. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. I didn't have to watch the original Star Trek show to know that little bit of lore from the movies.
Are in trouble. See what you can do to help out. We'll talk more once we have everyone out of harm's way.
The Terrans. I wonder if that's the Terrans from the Terran Empire from the Mirror Universe.
Whatever medical teams you could spare would be most welcome.
Terran's another name for Earth.
Yeah, I know Terran's another name for
Waypoints
Earth.
received.
Oh, a Stargazer type ship.
Juno, we've lost main power. Any engineering support would be helpful. Thanks. We'll get your people back to you as soon as we have things under control.
This is Chief Engineer Jarrett of the Akron. We're out of time. Our warp core is going critical, and we can't eject it. We need to evacuate now.
Transporter rooms! Prepare for emergency transport operations!
Evacuate as many people as possible from the Akron before their warp core breaches.
Come on.
There's 2 more groups to beam out. I'll buy you as much time as I can.
Come on. Stupid. I need a
The rest of us
vicinity.
are ready for transport.
There.
Hurry, the core's about to breach.
That's
Got him.
everyone. Get to a safe distance.
The Akron treated us well. A going to miss her and her captain.
Okay, now...
Losing the Akron wasn't easy to watch, but you saved the survivors on board. That's what matters the most. Well done. This situation is getting complicated, and officers like you can help me get to the bottom of things. Let's meet on Voyager to go over this in person.
Oh, I didn't know that Voyager brought the return of Transwarp. But then again, I guess it makes sense. That would explain how they whatchamacallit, ended up on the other side of the universe.
They didn't want to turn it Albuquerque.
Yeah, that's right. Janeway, she was probably like, I knew we should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Yeah, Transwarp wasn't mentioned again until Voyager. Speaking of Voyager, there was Admiral Janeway. Yep. I believe she was Admiral Janeway in Star Trek Nemesis as well. Okay, now, gotta get back to the thing here. Understood. Helm, take us into transporter range from Voyager.
Granted. I'll meet you in the transporter room.
Beam aboard now. After all, if I'm gonna play on behalf of the Klingon Empire, I gotta get into the part. Kapow!
Bury yourself in the room.
Welcome
Right.
aboard.
Do
There's
what
a
Dr.
lot to
McCoy
discuss
said in
and
Star
very
Trek 4, The
little time
Voyage
to do
Home.
so.
Don't bury yourself in the part.
Walk with me. I'll get you up to speed on the way to the conference room.
Lead the way, Admiral.
Here's what we know so far. The Terran fleet warped into the Sol system unchallenged. Somehow, they managed to bypass all of our security measures. Once they dealt with those ships, they raided the station itself. Their objective was unusual, even for Terrans.
That's putting it mildly.
Right. Let's get down to business.
Admiral Leto looks very attractive, even for a Federation officer. Is that uniform regulation? Because even if it isn't, I'd gladly take it off of you.
Pierogi.
Ah, Progi, meal for warrior. Even if that uniform were regulational, I'd still command you to take it off.
We believe this attack is related to an earlier incident involving the Terrans in the Izar system. They raided a secret research station there and stole a large amount of classified data. While that data was eventually recovered, Starfleet intelligence believes the Terrans found what they were looking for beforehand, and it led them here, to Jupiter Station.
Interesting. Go on.
I'm bringing in a consultant
Servant.
to assist with this briefing.
A
Someone
warrior
with
needs his drink.
first-hand experience of the incident at Jupiter Station.
You're gonna love this.
What else a warrior needs? A fork in his eye.
Told ya.
If you're finished gawking,
Tak Baklek Crush.
believe me, I don't want to be
Crush.
here any more than you.
Fitting name
Let's get
for a
this over
warrior's
with.
drink.
14 hours ago, I led a Terran strike force operation to Jupiter Station. All right, let's get started. The operation is about to commence. We've entered Federation space undetected, thanks to security codes obtained by Imperial agents. By the time we drop out of warp in the Sol system, it'll be too late for the defenders of Jupiter Station.
Like lambs to the slaughter.
This plan is reckless. Even for you, Marshal. We're not dealing with a legion of witless cyborgs here. And I'd rather not end up in a Starfleet prison for the rest of my days. Or, you know, dead.
Maybe hockey bucks out.
Your position is noted, Captain.
Still tasty.
Perhaps you'd like to voice your concerns to the Emperor? It is his plan, after all. No? Anyone? I didn't think so.
Rogies and cheeseburgers. A meal for a warrior.
Want some cat shit with that?
I do not require cat shit, but I do require ketchup.
Same thing.
Very well, Inquisitor. Listen closely.
Oh, there it is.
Once we arrive at Jupiter Station, we'll offer them the chance to
Wait a
surrender.
minute. I screwed up the whole conversation. Freaking buttons.
The operation is about
There.
this.
There.
Your position is
There.
Fortune, as they say, favors the bold. If we succeed today, the favor of the Emperor will be ours. So, please, summarize our mission objectives, Marshal.
The Inquisitor is my mirror universe counterpart. How interesting.
Very well, Inquisitor. Listen closely. Once we arrive at Jupiter Station, we'll offer them the chance to surrender. They may show their bellies without firing a shot. If not, we'll deal with them and board the station. We will find the Emperor's prize, secure it, and return to our universe, and the great reward that awaits us there.
For the Empire! Kapal!
It's about time. I could use a good fight.
Couldn't
In the
agree more,
23rd century,
lovely.
Battles aren't won with karate chops and smirks.
Ha! Battles aren't won with
Bloodthirst
karate
built
chops
the
and
Empire.
smirks.
You'd be
Clearly,
wise to
someone
know
hasn't
that.
watched The Karate Kid
It has
or
served
Cobra
well
Kai.
so far, Captain.
Or any Chuck Norris movie in the last 40 years.
Ah, yes, Chuck Norris.
If it gets in the way on our mission,
Even the glorious Klingons of the Empire know of the great Chuck Norris.
Yeah. Stop flirting with me. You'll make Camargue blush.
Do recall that Marshal Janeway does not suffer fools,
Was originally a Klingon.
and we are on her vessel.
You're not going anywhere but the grave.
Ah!
I think not, traitor.
Your shadow long enough.
Enough of this. Time for you to die.
Aw.
An ambush in the transporter room?
The Marshal's gonna get cranky.
This
Bravo!
is
Well
not
fought.
very
3 cheers.
satisfying.
Stop! Camargue, we're not doing that.
And yet, it is so exhilarating.
An assassination attempt before breakfast? Rude. Nice to see I'm not the only one who's tried to end you, Inquisitor. Unlike that idiot, I live to tell the tale. And hey, you got that sweet voice box out of the deal.
Yes, you tried, and you failed. Fortunately for you, I'm a loyal servant of the Emperor. Because he wishes it, you're still standing. Should that change, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we?
Believe me, if we get to that bridge, I'll be the one blowing it up underneath you. But for now, the Emperor says we have to play nice, so this is me, playing nice. See you at Jupiter Station. Unless your yeoman puts a shiv in your back on the way.
Right, be seeing you.
The Defiant is ready to receive you, Inquisitor. Step onto the transport pad when you're ready.
Okay, glitch cinematic there. The Defiant, making way to Jupiter Station.
Jupiter Station. I am Marshal Catherine Janeway of the Terran Empire. Surrender, and your lives will be spared. Resistance, as the saying goes, is futile. Make the smart choice.
Request denied, Marshal.
I'll get to it when I get to it.
Surrender while you're still able to do so.
A predictable response, Marshal. I suggest we teach them the error of their ways. My crew and I stand ready to lead the charge.
I think you got a little brown on your nose there, Inquisitor.
Must you make so much noise and be a prissy little bitch about it? I know Klingon targs that are more polite and courteous than you.
Do you? Next time you talk, could make it
Enough. Inquisitor, the honor is yours. Teach them a lesson they'll never forget. Those who manage to survive, anyway.
It shall be done, in the Emperor's name!
Inquisitor, I have 17 cases of Romulan ale that say we're earning the most glory today.
Now make it 20 and you're on.
Ha!
Done. Good luck scoring even a single kill in that little bucket of failure.
We'll see about that.
Right now, I could really use the Klingon Empire theme from Jerry Goldsmith, I believe. Jeez, can this thing go any freaking slower? Okay, apparently I'm not getting anything. All too easy. Ha!
Be a problem for long.
Like shooting space garbage.
You'll find out soon enough, Commander. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
Marshal Janeway, I request a ceasefire to conduct rescue operations.
He's stalling, buying time for reinforcements to arrive. The Empire doesn't negotiate with prey. Let's knock down their shields and take what we came here for.
This insolence of yours is getting tiresome, Captain. Remember your place, or I will gut you like a fish and kick your carcass out of the nearest airlock.
Defiant to Voyager.
What is it, Inquisitor?
We're reading several Starfleet vessels approaching at high warp, Marshal. They'll be here in moments.
Battle stations. Fire to disable. If Starfleet is so concerned about rescue operations, let's give them something to rescue. It'll keep any more would-be reinforcements occupied.
As you wish, Marshal. For the Empire!
Tactical. Fire to disable.
Let's teach these Starfleet weaklings a lesson.
Ha! All too easy.
You won't get away with this. Whatever you're after.
Called it. He needs to be broken. Or killed. I'm good either way.
Very well. We'll disable the station. But I warn you, if the Emperor's prize is damaged or lost, I'll kill each of you myself. Slowly. An agonizer booth at maximum setting will feel like mercy by the time I'm done with you. Do I make myself clear?
I do not want the Emperor's prize damaged, so we'll test it on Captain Solo. Oh wait, wrong franchise. That's clear, Marshal. That's crystal, Marshal. Fire to disable only.
There's a price for defying the Terran Empire, and I am here to the left. Tactics, concentrate fire on their habitat net.
Do not risk the loss of the Emperor's prize.
Han Sulu. That's an interesting cross
All right,
between Han Solo
they're at our
and
mercy.
and
Time to
Hikaru
do what
Sulu.
we came to do. Let's beam down to the station and take the Emperor's prize.
Beaming over now, Marshal.
Prepare yourselves. We've got their backs to the wall. Something tells me they won't go down without a fight.
As we planned then, 2 teams. Team 1's objective is to disrupt their security systems through sabotage. Team 2 will gain access to critical systems and take control of them.
Once that's done, we can use their transporters to beam directly to where the Emperor's prize is located. And take it. Try not to get roughed up by a bunch of scientists and lab assistants.
You do the same. Failure is not an option.
Let's get moving, Inquisitor.
As you wish, Marshal.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Shut up!
We've got intruders in the storage area! Repeat, intruders in the storage area!
That didn't take long.
They're here! Phasers on stun! Open fire!
Phasers on stun, eh? Too bad ours are set to kill.
Looks like this group has more fight.
So they're angry geeks and nerds. Got it. Huh. One of them almost hit me. I'm impressed.
I'm liking the interior of Jupiter Station.
Here's where we part company. Get the job done, Team 2.
We won't fail you.
We won't fail you.
Ugh. Let's go, Camargue. You know, when you're done kissing the Marshal's backside.
Try not to get killed by the angry nerds, Captain.
Enough. Someone get these doors open.
Angry nerds, as opposed to angry birds.
I'm on it.
I thought they were all on the Star Wars side. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no.
Got it. Ready when you are, Marshal.
They're beaming in.
Oh shit.
You're trapped. Surrender now and no harm will come to you.
Security fields. Took them long enough.
We need to keep moving.
I'll reconfigure the isolinear chips here and shut down power at the fields.
Okay.
Kumarke and I are in position. Waiting on you, Marshal. Tick tock.
We're almost there. Stand by.
Commander, do not let them seize control of that station under any circumstances.
Ha! Hey,
Get those bombs planted, Inquisitor.
On it. Cover me while I work.
bomb armed.
Clock's ticking. Still haven't heard any explosions. Having troubles?
Bomb 2 on.
Not as many as you'll have if you don't stop distracting me.
Hey! Now, don't interrupt me while I'm working. Hurry, do your job!
Charge is set. Get to a safe position. Move!
Make like a tree and get the hell out of there!
Nice kaboom! We intercepted their security protocol transfer. Kumarke is taking control as we speak.
Good. Once you take their internal sensors offline, we can move undetected. For now, got the security fields.
Sure, if you ask me nicely.
Please? No,
All right,
sorry,
all
they
right,
changed the
now,
password.
go.
You stupid! Lucky guess.
Watch out! There's the Jeffries tube. Let's get climb.
Will you will you hold the fuck still and die? Thank you.
Why'd they cancel Red Alert when there's still Terrans on board?
That's a mystery you'll never solve, I'm afraid.
This is the transporter room. Take the lead. Breach and clear.
What? They're here! Open fire!
Right. Beam us directly to the medical ward.
What's the holdup? We need to get out of here before Starfleet overruns our position.
Wrong here.
Starfleet's adapted their security protocols. We're locked out of the transporter controls. Time to go to Plan B. Meet us at the hub on Deck 7. Janeway out.
Lead the way, Marshal.
Get to the hub as fast as you can.
Perfect. I love running.
Stop!
Tilly and her pet are a problem. Can I count on you if things go sideways?
Of course, Marshal.
Commander, we've got more contacts incoming!
Damn, we're in a tight spot.
Let's fight our way to the others and regroup.
Marshal, Inquisitor, how nice of you to join.
What took you so long? You stopped to replicate some coffee on the way?
Fighting now. Coffee later.
Huh.
We're clear for now, Marshal.
Time to change things up a bit. Inquisitor, you and Tilly will get us access to the turbo lifts. Kumarke and I will focus on disabling the security lockouts. Once that's done, we should be able to get to the medical ward using turbo lifts. We'll rendezvous there.
Understood. We'll see you there, Marshal.
Interesting that the Marshal pulled that little team switch. What do you think she's up to?
Maybe she's hoping we kill each other, so she won't have to.
This is Janeway. What's your status?
About to take turbolift control. Stand by.
Ready, phasers. They're here.
Let's get this party started, nerds.
Watch your fire. We need functional controls once we clear the room.
Less talking, more shooting.
Victory at last. Inquisitor to Marshal Janeway. We've secured turbolift control. Your orders.
Hold your position, Inquisitor. Captain Kumarke tells me she needs about 15 seconds to finish cracking their security overrides.
Acknowledged, Marshal. Standing by.
So, did Grandma Janeway ask you to kill me? I mean, I'd be insulted if she did. Enemy target
Janeway here. We've done our part. Ball's in your court now, Inquisitor.
Yeah, we'll get right on that, Marshal.
Ah.
There's a countermeasure blocking me here. You need to reroute through that console.
Another one?
Reroute complete.
Come on,
Starting
Federation
on the
scum.
second lockout. Cover me.
It'd be nice if I can actually see what's going on. I don't know
I need
why
you on
this
that console,
camera
Inquisitor.
angle is so all over the place now. It's like elevated above my position.
Try it now.
Almost there. Just a few more seconds.
Hey, short stuff. You got something on your on your chest. Oh wait, that's my knife.
Got it.
Nice
Turbo
work.
lift control is
We
restored.
have turbo lift access here. Proceed with the plan. Kumarke and I will meet you at the objective.
We're on our way, Marshal.
I think Janeway will convince Kumarke to betray me.
That seems unlikely. Your pet is very loyal.
What are you even here for? You aren't working for the Marshal.
I work for the Emperor.
What the hell? Oh, come on! Motherfucking PlayStation! Yeah, It fucking crapped out in the middle of my fucking game. Piece of fucking shit. I'm in the middle of something and it fucked me over. It's times like this I just want to fucking take a hammer and bash everything into oblivion.
Or just a PlayStation.
Everything. If it doesn't work right, it shouldn't even be made. I'm gonna take a commercial break. We'll be right back, everyone.
Live long and prosper. The Force will be with you. Always.
Cobra Kai never dies.
There is no fate but what we make for ourselves.
Now why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?